Hi, my name's Leslie Ray, and I've been coming to Wells Branch for about 2 to 3 years. We first came to Wells Branch because my daughter and her family attend. It was kind of during COVID, and we decided for a number of reasons that we didn't feel comfortable at the church we were at, so we were visiting here and enjoy coming. Love Chris's preaching, and also are really enjoying being able to be invested in our grandchildren's lives as they continue to grow in their faith. I was born into a Christian family, a generation of families. I've never not been in a church. Growing up, church was second home for me. When the church was open, we were there. I grew up mostly, I can remember in Oklahoma City, where we were very involved in the community there in serving. That's where I first began to memorize Bible verses and began to understand the gospel. And as a teenager, went through confirmation and made a public profession of my faith when I was a teenager. And graduating and going on to college, attended church there with my now husband, and we've just always been a member of a church and have always tried to be good Christians, to live for Christ, although we're not perfect by any means. I was baptized as an infant, and I see that as a demonstration of the love and the pouring out of faith of my parents and grandparents and great-grandparents on me as an infant to accept that promise to raise me in a Christian family. And so throughout my growing up and teenage years, began to understand the gospel. Whether I fully grasp it at 13, is difficult to remember. But I did believe that Christ died for me. I did believe that I was a sinner and needed his salvation. And that was the profession of faith that I made as a teenager. Being a Christian sets the moral standard for your life. It's hard for me to imagine someone who doesn't have that baseline of understanding of the creation and God's gifts and our responsibilities to care for that. To give us the laws, the sense of right and wrong, to love our neighbors as ourselves, and to serve. So it's hard for me to understand how you would live your life without that. So that's always been a part of our faith, and I say our because my husband and I have been together since we were 16, so it's kind of all together. But serving has probably been my predominant expression of my faith, both physically serving and music. Music has always been the way that I have communicated with God, that I have felt his presence in my life through music, and sharing that in worship and leadership with others. So it's your baseline. It's who you are. My name is Leslie Ray. I believe Jesus died on the cross for my sins and rose again, and today I'm being baptized.